Embourgeoisement. It's a big word, but it's actually a really interesting idea that tries to explain how and why some working class people begin to live like the middle class. Let's break this down into simple terms. The idea of embourgeoisement became popular in the 1950s and 60s when some sociologists noticed that many manual workers, think factory workers or construction workers, were starting to earn more money and live like their middle class neighbours. They had better wages, owned homes, and bought things like cars, TVs, and other luxuries that were once only affordable for white-collar workers. Back then, the economy was booming. Many jobs that used to pay low wages were paying much better, and these workers started to fall into what we'd call the middle class. This change was so significant that some experts thought the whole class system was shifting. It was like society was changing from a pyramid, where a large poor working class sat at the bottom, to more of a diamond shape, where the majority of people were moving to the middle. A big part of this shift had to do with advances in technology. Factories and businesses needed more skilled workers to run machines and manage the growing industries. People with technical skills, like mechanics or engineers, became very valuable. These skilled workers earned more money and began to lead a more comfortable lifestyle, just like people in office jobs. Let's think of this in today's terms. Imagine a worker at a car manufacturing plant who started out as a regular assembly line worker but now operates high-tech machines. Thanks to their skills, they're earning a salary similar to someone working in a tech startup. This worker owns a home, drives a nice car, and can afford family vacations. They might even live in the same neighbourhood as office workers or small business owners. This is the embourgeoisement process in action. Now, back in the day, sociologists wanted to test this theory. A famous study looked at manual workers at places like car factories in Luton, England. These workers earned good money and were doing well financially, but the question was, are they really becoming middle class? The study found that while these workers were earning more, their values and lifestyle still felt connected to the working class. When it came to their jobs, many of these workers didn't see their work as part of their identity. They saw it as a means to an end, a way to make money to support their families. They weren't necessarily building careers or forming deep friendships at work like many middle-class office workers would. This was important because it showed that even though they were earning middle-class wages, their attitude toward work and life was still rooted in the working class. The study also found that these workers weren't adopting middle-class social habits. They still spent most of their free time with family or close friends from the working class, not with white-collar workers. Even politically, most of them continued to support the Labour Party, which traditionally represented the working class, rather than switching their votes to the more middle-class Conservative Party. So what does this look like today? In our modern world, we see something similar happening with certain groups, like tech workers without college degrees who learn coding through boot camps or other alternative pathways. They may start to earn impressive salaries, but that doesn't always mean they fully shift to middle-class lifestyles or values. They might still see their job as a way to make money without necessarily aspiring to climb the corporate ladder. To sum it up, the idea of embourgeoisement shows us that just because people start earning more and buying nicer things, it doesn't necessarily mean they adopt a middle-class lifestyle or outlook. Economic change can shift behaviours, but deep-rooted cultural and social ties may take longer to evolve. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown of embourgeoisement, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos on social concepts and how they impact our world today.